Right now, in this exact second, something in the spiritual realm has aligned to bring you to these words. You did not stumble here. You were led here. While millions of people are scrolling past, distracted by everything the world throws at them, you stopped. And that pause, that moment of stillness, is the evidence that you are different. You are marked. You are set apart. This is not a message for everyone. This is a message for the chosen ones who have been walking through fire, feeling misunderstood, carrying a weight that nobody else seems to see. If you have felt like you do not belong in this world, if you have sensed that you were made for something bigger, if there is a restlessness inside you that will not go away, then what I am about to tell you will confirm what your spirit has been trying to reveal to you all along. Before you go any further, I need you to do something. Close out every other tab. Silence every distraction, because the next few minutes will either awaken a destiny that has been sleeping inside you, or it will pass you by and you will wonder for the rest of your life what you missed. This is not dramatics. This is reality. You are standing at a crossroads, and what happens next depends entirely on whether you are willing to hear what heaven is speaking directly to your soul. My child, you have been walking through seasons that have tested you in ways others cannot comprehend. You have carried burdens in silence, fought battles no one applauded, and stood firm when everything in you wanted to collapse. I have watched you. I have seen every tear you thought went unnoticed, every prayer you whispered in the dark, every moment you chose to keep going when giving up seemed easier. You are not random. You are chosen, and the very fact that you are here, reading these words, is proof that I am calling you into something greater. Do you feel it? That stirring inside your spirit, that quiet whisper you have been trying to ignore. That is me. I am not distant. I am not silent. I am speaking directly to you right now, and I need you to listen not with your mind, but with the deepest part of your soul. You see, there are millions of voices competing for your attention every single day. The world screams at you to be more, do more, achieve more. Society tells you that your worth is measured by your success, your status, your possessions. But I am telling you something completely different. Your worth was established the moment I breathed life into you. You do not have to prove anything to me. You do not have to earn my love. You already have it completely and unconditionally. As it is written, many are called, but few are chosen. Matthew 22:14. You are among the few, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing, not because you have never fallen, but because you have risen every time. I do not choose the qualified. I qualify the chosen. And you, my beloved, have been set apart since before you took your first breath. Think about this for a moment. Before the mountains were formed, before the oceans knew their boundaries, before the first star lit up the night sky, I knew you. I saw every day of your life written in my book before a single one of them came to pass. Psalm 139:16. You were not an afterthought. You were not a mistake. You were intentionally created, purposefully designed, and strategically placed in this exact time in history for reasons that will soon become clear. There is a reason you have felt different, misunderstood, isolated even in the midst of crowds. It is because you carry a light that this world does not recognize. You carry a purpose so significant that the enemy has spent years trying to convince you that you are ordinary, that you are broken beyond repair, that you are too late. But that is a lie designed to keep you from stepping into the very thing I created you for. Let me ask you this. Have you noticed the patterns? The recurring struggles, the same obstacles showing up in different forms, the doors that keep closing no matter how hard you try. That is not punishment. That is preparation. I have been removing everything that does not belong in the next chapter of your life. Every loss, every disappointment, every painful ending was me clearing the path for what I am about to do. Remember the story of David, a shepherd boy overlooked by his own family, considered too young and too insignificant to be chosen as king. Yet when the prophet Samuel came to anoint the next leader of Israel, I did not choose the tall, the strong, or the impressive. I chose the one whose heart was aligned with mine. 1 Samuel 16:7. Do you see? I do not look at what people see. I look at the heart, and your heart, though it has been bruised and weary, is exactly what I need for the assignment ahead. If this is resonating with your spirit, Let me know in the comments. Type chosen so I know you are receiving this word. I want to see who is truly hearing what heaven is speaking today. Now, I need you to understand something that will shift everything. The struggles you have faced were never meant to break you. They were meant to build you. Every closed door was protecting you from paths that would have destroyed the destiny I placed inside you. Every delay was divine timing, aligning you with the right people, the right opportunities, the right season. You have not been forgotten. You have been hidden, shielded, prepared in secret for a public assignment. As it is written, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. These are not empty words. This is my covenant with you, and I do not break my promises. But here is what I need from you. I need you to stop looking at where you are and start seeing where I am taking you. I need you to stop replaying your past and start believing in your future. I need you to release the guilt, the shame, the regret that has kept you chained to yesterday. Today is the day you break free. Today is the day you choose to trust me even when the path is not clear. You have been asking me, God, when will things change? When will I see breakthrough? When will my life finally make sense? And I am answering you right now. It is happening. Not someday, not eventually, now. But you must align your heart with my voice. You must stop listening to the voices of fear, doubt, and discouragement. You must tune your spirit to hear me above the noise. Think about the moment when Peter walked on water. He did not sink because the storm was too strong. He sank because he took his eyes off me and focused on the waves. Matthew 14:30. Do you see the lesson? Your circumstance is not the problem. Your focus is. When you fix your eyes on me, the impossible becomes possible. When you trust my voice over your fear, miracles happen. I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am asking you to take the first step. I am not asking you to see the entire staircase. I am asking you to trust that I have already gone before you and prepared the way. As it is written, your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Psalm 119:105. I will give you enough light for the next step, and that is all you need, my beloved. I know there are voices telling you that you have missed your chance, that you are too broken, too scarred, too far gone. But those voices are not from me. I am the God who restores what was lost, who redeems what was wasted, who brings beauty from ashes. You are not disqualified. You are being repositioned. There is a story I want you to remember. It is the story of Lazarus, a man who had been dead for 4 days. Everyone had given up hope. Even his own sisters said, "If only you had been here, this would not have happened." John 11:21. But I did not come to prevent the death. I came to demonstrate resurrection power. I did not just heal him. I brought him back to life. And I am about to do the same for every dead dream, every dead promise, every dead season in your life. Do you believe that? If you do, drop a comment and say, "I believe." I want to see the faith rising in this community today. Here is what I need you to grasp. The delay you have been frustrated with was not denial. It was development. I have been working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. I have been shifting things in the spiritual realm that will manifest in the natural. Doors that were locked are about to open. Relationships that were severed are about to be restored. Finances that were blocked are about to flow. Health that was deteriorating is about to be renewed. But you must cooperate with me. Cooperation means letting go of control. It means surrendering the need to figure everything out on your own. It means trusting that I am ordering your steps even when the road seems uncertain. As it is written, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding." Proverbs 3-5. This is not a suggestion. This is the key to walking in the fullness of what I have for you. I also want to speak to those of you who have been feeling the weight of spiritual warfare. You are not imagining it. The closer you get to your breakthrough, the louder the opposition becomes. The enemy knows that you are dangerous when you fully walk in your calling. He knows that once you step into your purpose, chains will break off others. So he has tried to isolate you, discourage you, exhaust you. But I am breaking that assignment right now. listen carefully. The battle you are facing is not random, it is targeted. You are under attack precisely because of what I have placed inside you. The enemy does not waste ammunition on people who pose no threat. He goes after the ones who are about to shift atmospheres, break generational curses, and set captives free. Your struggle is actually confirmation that you are on the right path. The resistance you feel is proof that something significant is about to break open. I want you to remember the story of Joseph. He was given a dream, a vision of his future greatness. But between the dream and the fulfillment, he was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. For years it seemed like the promise had died. But every pit, every prison, every moment of injustice was actually positioning him for the palace. What looked like setback was setup. What felt like punishment was preparation. And when the time was right, I elevated him in a single day from prisoner to prime minister, Genesis 41-14. Do you see? Your current position is not your final destination. As it is written, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, Isaiah 54-17. Every attack, every scheme, every trap set for you will backfire. What was meant to destroy you will become the very thing that propels you forward. You are covered. You are protected. You are victorious. The battle is not yours, it is mine, and I have never lost a war. Now let me address something tender. I see those of you who have been giving, serving, and pouring out even when your own cup has been empty. You have sown in tears, wondering if anyone even notices. I notice. Heaven keeps record of every act of love, every moment of obedience, every sacrifice made in faith, and I am about to release a return on your faithfulness that will overwhelm you. As it is written, give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Luke 6:38. This is not just about money. This is about blessing in every area of your life. If this message has touched your heart and you feel led to sow into this ministry so we can continue reaching souls like yours, there is a link in the comments. Giving with a pure heart opens the floodgates of heaven. When you bless others, you position yourself to be blessed. I am not asking you to give out of obligation, but out of the overflow of gratitude for what I am doing in your life. And I promise you, what you sow in faith, you will reap in abundance. My child, you are standing at a threshold, one decision away from a completely different life, one act of obedience away from the breakthrough you have been praying for. But you must move. Faith without action is dead, James 2:17. I have spoken. Now you must respond. I am calling you to rise, not tomorrow, not next week. Today, rise from the ashes of disappointment. Rise from the grave of past failures. Rise with the confidence that you are chosen, anointed, and equipped for such a time as this. You were born for this moment. The world is waiting for the you that I created, not the version you have been hiding behind fear. Let me remind you of Esther, a woman who was placed in a position of influence for one purpose: to save her people. When the moment came, she had to make a choice. She could stay silent and safe, or she could speak up and risk everything. Her uncle Mordecai said to her, "Who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this?" Esther 4:14, and she made the decision that changed history. You are in your Esther moment. What will you choose? Do you feel the weight of this word? If you do, share this message with someone who needs to hear it. You never know who you might be helping step into their destiny. I want you to know something that will anchor your soul in the days ahead. My love for you is not based on your performance. I do not love you more when you succeed and less when you fail. My love is constant, unchanging, eternal. As it is written, I have loved you with an everlasting love, Jeremiah 31:3. You cannot earn it, and you cannot lose it. It is yours simply because you are mine. There will be days when you feel weak, when doubt creeps in, when the weight feels too heavy. On those days, I need you to remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. You do not have to be strong all the time. You just have to stay connected to the source of all strength. I am your refuge, your fortress, your ever-present help in times of trouble. The journey ahead will require courage. It will require faith that does not rely on what you can see. It will require you to walk by trust and not by sight. But I will be with you every single step. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. When you feel alone, look up. I am there. When you feel weak, reach out. I am there. When you feel lost, be still. I am there. You are not walking into the unknown. You are walking into the carefully planned future I have already prepared. Every detail has been considered. Every provision has been made. Every door you need to walk through has already been unlocked. All you have to do is trust me and move forward. I am releasing fresh vision over your life right now. The fog is lifting. The confusion is clearing. You are about to see with clarity what I have been preparing you for. And when you see it, you will understand why the journey had to be this way. You will understand why certain people had to leave. You will understand why certain opportunities did not work out. It was all working together for your good. Romans 8:28. Here is what I am declaring over you in this moment. Spirit of heaviness, lift. Spirit of confusion, break. Spirit of delay, shatter. Every chain that has held you back, I command it to fall right now in the name that is above every name. You are entering a season of supernatural acceleration. Things that should have taken years will happen in months. Doors that have been locked for generations will swing open with ease. Relationships that should have been impossible will align divinely. Finances that have been blocked will suddenly flow. This is not wishful thinking. This is prophetic declaration. I am about to restore the years the locusts have eaten. Joel 2:25. Everything the enemy stole from you, joy, peace, relationships, opportunities, health, vision, I am bringing it back multiplied. You are not just going to recover. You are going to overflow. You are not just going to survive. You are going to thrive. This is your season of restoration, recompense, and unprecedented favor. But here is what you must do. You must begin to speak life over yourself. Your words carry creative power. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21. Stop calling yourself a failure. Stop saying you will never make it. Stop agreeing with the voice of defeat. Start declaring what I have declared over you. I am chosen. I am called. I am anointed. I am victorious. I am more than a conqueror. Every morning speak these truths until they become the foundation of your identity. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your season of acceleration, elevation, and manifestation. Everything you have been praying for is aligning right now. But you must remain in faith. You must stay anchored in my word. You must refuse to let go of the promises I have spoken over you. Before we close, I want to remind you that supporting this work is not just about keeping content going. It is about partnering with a move of God that is touching lives around the world. When you give, you are not just giving to a channel, you are sowing into the kingdom. You are helping someone else encounter the message that could change their eternity. The link is in the comments, and every seed sown in faith will return to you pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing with blessing. Give as the Lord leads and watch what He does in return. My child, I am so proud of you. I am proud of the battles you have won in secret. I am proud of the times you chose faith over fear. I am proud of the moments you got back up after being knocked down. You are stronger than you realize. You are closer than you think. And the best is yet to come. Let me paint a picture for you of what is coming. I see you stepping into rooms you thought were closed. I see you influencing spheres you thought were out of reach. I see you breaking chains off people just by walking into their presence. I see you carrying an anointing so strong that when you speak, things shift. When you pray, mountains move. When you decree, heaven responds. This is not pride. This is prophecy. This is who you are becoming in me. There is a generation waiting for you to rise. There are people whose deliverance is connected to your obedience. There are breakthroughs that will not happen until you step into your calling. You are not just living for yourself. You are carrying a mantle that will impact nations. Do not shrink back from the weight of it. I will give you the strength to carry what I have assigned. Remember the widow with the jar of oil. She had nothing left but a little oil and overwhelming debt. The prophet told her to gather empty vessels and pour. As long as she kept pouring, the oil kept flowing. It only stopped when she ran out of containers. 2 Kings 4-6. Do you see the principle? I will fill whatever you make room for. Expand your capacity, enlarge your vision. Get ready to receive more than you can imagine, because I am about to pour out blessing until there is no room left to contain it. So stand firm, do not waver, do not shrink back. You are chosen, you are called, you are mine, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from the love and the purpose I have placed upon your life. Go forward in faith, walk boldly into your destiny, and know that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Matthew 28-20. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of the chapter that will define your legacy. I love you, my chosen one. Now rise and walk in the fullness of all I have called you to be. Amen. Thank you for receiving this word. If it has impacted you, do not keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe so that more chosen ones can find their way to this message. Heaven is moving, and you are part of the plan. Let us know in the comments how this word touched you. Your testimony could be the encouragement someone else needs today.